Okay, welcome back to another episode of everybody's favorite Red Mage, episode number 65. I'm Noah Wei, aka Spencer, and this is a 5-minute breakdown of a red Magic the Gathering card, their properties, missed opportunities, and honestly what I think. And you can find me on twitch.tv/NoahWei for a $0 free experience on Magic the Gathering Arena. I'll show you how to do it. Okay, today is the card from The Brothers War, Visions of Phyrexia. 4 mana, 2 red, and a colorless for a rare enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. At the beginning of your end step, if you didn't play a card from exile this turn, create a tapped Power Stone token. Alright. So, red has this continuous theme of exiling cards from the top of your library and getting value because they don't want you to draw cards, right? Draw is not the mechanism in red unless you exile. So the draw exile or the exile draw exists. And for 4 mana, this is another card that comes into play. It doesn't change the game state. However, this is a really good card for, what do you call this? Combo decks that are really trying for you to find something. You want to dig deep, a little deeper. That doesn't really hurt your life total, but I think it's a little slow. At the end step, it's cards from the exile. So if you had any other cards that are in exile, I'm assuming this triggers for them as well. So that might be the benefit with this card, right? At the beginning of your set, if you didn't play a card from your exile, right? So that can be cool if you have exiling cards. Remember, this is a recurring theme. So if you exile anything, you can always play it with this. And if not, you get a Power Stone. Power Stones, you can't play non-creature spells, right? So it's a little weird. This card it's cool in a sense where you get value no matter what. You draw a card no matter what. And that gives you an opportunity to either move your combo forward or grip the spell, clutch the spell that you need. It is very, very slow at 4 mana. And because it doesn't change the game state, it's really hard for me to justify why I would want to put this in my deck and why I want to start milling myself to make sure I find a card that I want to play, especially at the 4 step. Now, at the 4 mana, play at a 4 mana value place. If I was to make a deck with this, let me see. I would probably put this with bigger creatures of the same mana type, mana value. That would probably be the best bet for me. Also, if you can find ways to play free spells, right? This would be really cool. Visions of Phyrexia can really be nice with free spells or draw spells. Cantrips are also really, really good, right? You can also play tokens with this, which would be really nice. So you get a free draw, right? You get a free draw, and if not, you get a Power Stone. Either one gives you a little bit of value, and I think Visions of Phyrexia is good as a value kind of bet. Now, if I was to pair this up with something, let's look at this. Let's look at one of our cards in our board already, right? I don't really see anything here. No, not really attracted. But I guess, let me see. When you get a Power Stone, you add a colorless mana to your mana pool. This mana can't be spent to cast a non-artifact spell. Yeah, this Power Stones are okay. You can also juggle, right? So you can have a lot of spells that come into play and would have to sacrifice an artifact, right? That would be cool, right? You can have a lot of spells that you can sacrifice your Power Stones to, and I think that would be really clever if your opponent didn't see that coming. So you get yourself a free card. If not, you get a Power Stone that you get to sacrifice. It gives you extra fodder, and I feel that can give you a little bit later value moving towards the end game, right? Especially if you can collect Power Stones, tap them for their mana, sacrifice them for artifact value. That'll be pretty awesome, right? 4 mana, I think this is kind of painful. I think triple red would be awesome, but I have a feeling that they wanted you to put this in some kind of combo deck, right? If you can find something that can fit Visions of Phyrexia better than I could, I'd love to see it, okay? Do you agree with me? Do you not? All right? Let me know with a comment down below. Thank you for your time. What am I missing that you see that I don't? Leave me with a message on the YouTube, Instagram, the podcast, or twitch.tv/NoahWei. Lastly, What other card should I review? You decide. Episode number 65. All done. Peace.